Hi, I'm Angified. I started Angified Presents.
We share the love of music.
It has been medicine and therapy. Nothing else worked.
It has saved many of us. With mental health, we need to open our eyes.
Hurt people hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
Form that heart of unity and one.
We share on this stage.
Statistics, feelings.
And ourselves.
We stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs.
At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters.
We are family.
We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world. Open your minds, let in the love,
and listen with your hearts.
We all want a better tomorrow. Be one.
Communicate and look out for one another. And then, and only then, will you find the world.
We will
find
peace in all the world.
You'll find the world. And you will find in this shining world. He was among us in every boy and girl. Many have been broken, red hearts turn black. Love will melt the ice and turn it back, and you will find the world. You will find the world. You will find the world. And when you find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a whole new world, a better place for our children's futures at stake. And you'll find, with music in your soul, laughter in your hearts, together we can grow a better place, with love in us soul. And you will find, together we can save it all. And you will find a place called home, where everyone
Be fearless. It's 2023. Be fearless. It's 2023. Don't be afraid that you're gonna fail. You have to know that you're gonna make it. You have to know that you're gonna succeed, and you're gonna succeed. Be fearless. If Tupac was still alive, real hip-hop would get radio play, and the mumble rappers will have nothing to say. Tupac would make sure that with the house of hip-hop, real rappers have a place to stay. Tupac understood the struggle of being on the come-up, grinding day by day. If Tupac was alive, no rappers wouldn't be wearing fingernail polish. No rappers trying to be feminine wouldn't even exist. Drake wouldn't have to worry about wearing fingernail polish to just be trending. There was nothing funny about Drake wearing fingernail polish. If Tupac was alive, he wouldn't be laughing. I still feel Drake is one of the dopest. Even though he lost to Kendrick, his rapping isn't slacking. With his consistency, he's achieving. If Tupac was still alive, Lil Yachty wouldn't have the guts to say that Drake is better than Tupac. If Lil Yachty said that Tupac would've fucked him up to let him know what's up. Tupac wrote all of his own stuff while Drake has a ghostwriter on some of his songs. Drake could never be better than Tupac. Tupac was way more consistent than Drake. Tupac had a better work ethic than Drake. Tupac always kept it real while Drake sometimes keeps it fake. Tupac had his own style as an artist while Drake has been called out for stealing other artists' styles. Tupac was on a whole nother level as an artist compared to Drake. If Tupac was alive, Nipsey Hussle would still be alive. Tupac and Nipsey Hussle would have so much in common that they would do a collab album. They'll have so much fun making the album that they'll form a rap duo that would be so dope. They would be better than the Clips, and their album would be on a whole nother level than the Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole collab album. If Tupac and Nipsey Hussle was alive, Kendrick and J. Cole wouldn't stand a chance against them in a 2-on-2 rap battle. A 2-on-2 rap battle like that would be like an idol meets their rival. Tupac and Nipsey Hussle would walk away with the 2-on-2 title. Tupac was like a hip-hop role model. Recording songs back to back before he died was very responsible. Tupac had a work ethic that was unpredictable. If Tupac was alive, he would still be the most consistent artist in the rap game. If Tupac was alive, rap music wouldn't be lame. Tupac would make sure that before new rappers stepped foot in hip-hop, they had game. Being yourself is the most peaceful thing that you can do. Trying to be somebody else, trying to be somebody that you're not, that can also put you in a miserable place too. Just be yourself and things will be more peaceful.
This is about Loud P.
I'm one of the best rappers ever, but what's so unique about it is that I'm a nigga that's not from the hood, and I'm proud of who I am. I'm not about to act like I'm from the streets when I know I'm not about that life. I'm not ashamed to be me. I love being me. Being myself is so beautiful. Trying to be something I'm not is so horrible. Putting my foot down to stop people from trying to make me do shit out of my character just shows I'm very responsible. Nobody can change who the fuck I am, cause I will not allow it. Some people are just full of shit. They don't have nothing better to do with their life, so they wanna try to discredit you. I always have shit to do. I'm always working cause I know haters don't wanna see me winning, but the hate can't stop me, cause I'm always grinding. I done been through too much shit to accept to be losing. Fuck losing, losing is never an option. I'm gonna make this rap shit happen without selling my soul. My soul will never be for soul. When you sell your soul, your career won't be woe. Your story won't be good to tell. I'ma make it okay to be a black rapper that's not from the hood. No disrespect, but I can out-rap most of these niggas that are from the hood. As a black rapper that speaks proper, I'm making it okay to be a black rapper that's not from the hood. It's okay to just be myself, to show the rap game I'm not a hood nigga. As a black rapper that speaks proper, I'm making it okay to be a black rapper that's not from the hood. It's okay to just be myself, to show the rap game I'm not a hood nigga. As a black rapper that speaks proper, I'm making it okay to be a black rapper that's not from the hood. It's okay to just be myself, to show the rap game I'm not a hood nigga. Just because I'm not a hood nigga doesn't mean I had it easy growing up. I definitely didn't come from a place that was real rich. I grew up in a neighborhood that was full of trailer parks, but it wasn't like the hood though. My childhood was decent, got to do a lot of fun stuff. I remember when I had got the PlayStation 1 for Christmas that one year, and one of my favorite video games was Tekken 3. But when I came to school, I had a rough time with bullying. I remember back in 4th grade, my teacher used to judge me for having long fingernails. I would clip my nails, but they would just grow back fast. Come to find out, the teacher was so mean that he ended up getting fired. He was one of those teachers that should have never been hired. With him bullying me, other students started to do the same. I was considered the kid that was lame, but look at me now. Y'all thought I was lame, but now y'all see that I have game. I been had game. Y'all just didn't see it at the time. All my life, I've been the underdog. I had to show the non-believers that I have what it takes to do this, and I've been rapping for a decade. I just keep getting better. Whenever I put the pen down on paper, my lyricism just keeps getting greater, and as an individual, I just keep getting smarter. The more I work on my dreams, I just keep getting closer.
Comparisons is a part of the process as a content creator. When you on the come up, when you on the grind, when you staying consistent as a content creator, don't be surprised if people compare you to another creator, because it's a... Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And I just wanted to give y'all some more motivation. I know I've been flooding y'all with a bunch of hip-hop and sports-related content. Like I said, I'm one of those content creators that just likes to mix it up. But anyway, and I just wanted to share something with y'all, because I know I've done a bunch of videos about waking up and, you know, just letting y'all know that y'all have the power to create your own reality. But with the shutdown being over, the you-know-what shutdown, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna say the word anymore, because you know how these platforms are. But with the shutdown being over, with the you-know-what shutdown being over, and now with the you-know-what being back open, this should be a wake-up call for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because you had people that were going crazy saying that they couldn't get this, they couldn't get that. You know what I mean? Like they're I don't even know if I should even say the other stuff, you know, like with the you know what benefits and the you know what stamps. I don't even know if I should even say that, because again, these platforms, they can get strict, but this is a wake up call for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like when stuff like this goes down, you know, a lot of people just wasn't really prepared. See, this type of stuff can happen anytime. It can happen anytime. It can happen any day, any year, any month, any hour. Same thing with the pandemic. You know, the pandemic was a wake-up call for a lot of people. You had a lot of people that were going crazy because of the fact that they lost their job, and they didn't know what to do to get them like some cash, to get them some money. Like, you gotta plan ahead of time. You have a purpose. You have a calling. You have a gift. You have a skill that God provided you that can actually take you very far in life. I'm a content creator, and plus I'm a rapper. I make music. This right here, it can take me far in life. And telling my fellow content creators, if you're consistent enough and if you have the discipline for this, yeah, I gotta take my hood off. It's getting kind of warm in here, but if you have like the discipline for this right here can take you far. It can change your life. With the amount of subscribers that I have, y'all can get this amount of subscribers too. I know some of y'all may be at like 100 subscribers. I know some of y'all may be at like 150 subscribers or maybe 200. Some of you may be close to 500. Some of you may already be at 500, but you trying to get to the thousands like I'm already at. You can get there, but you just got to have the discipline. You got to be consistent with it. And you also have to realize that this is like a lonely journey. You can't expect everybody to be in the fight with you. You know what I mean? The only people that's going to be in the fight with you is God, yourself, and your supporters. But yeah, with the shutdown being over, you know what I mean? This should have been a wake-up call for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because they talk about, say, shake them till you wake them. But unfortunately, there's still going to be some people out here that are just never going to wake up. They're just going to stay asleep. And, you know, unfortunately, they're just going to get left behind. But, yeah, stuff like this can happen anytime. And this right here should show you that you got to plan these steps ahead of time. You got to be thinking of a master plan. You got to be, you know, planning these steps ahead of time just in case if something like this happens, just in case if something like this goes down. But, yo, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all, because, yeah, another wake-up call happened. Just like with the pandemic, that was a wake-up call. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, my new record, What If Tupac Was Alive Part 2. It's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. Life is short, so do what you want to do while you're here on this earth. You have the potential. There may be something that you want to do, but you're going to take time out to wait. Instead of waiting, do it right now. Do it today. Get started today. Don't wait. Life is... Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another Behind the Lyrics video for y'all. And yeah, my apologies. I know I'm uploading my content kind of late today. I had to record some new music, and yes, the new song that I just released, What If Tupac Was Alive Part 2, it's on my YouTube. The only difference is that it had uploaded as a short. Yeah, check it out, and it's also on my SoundCloud too. You can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. But anyway, I was wanting to chat with y'all because, yeah, I had put out a new song today called What If Tupac Was Alive Part 2. Just like with me being consistent with the videos, with the content, I'm doing the same thing to try to be consistent with the music too. But anyway, this is a behind the lyrics of my new song, What If Tupac Was Alive Part 2. So yeah, pretty much, you know, I'm just pretty much rapping about like if Tupac was alive with the state that hip hop is currently in right now. Yeah, Tupac would do everything in his power to make sure that it wouldn't be in this state. Tupac would make sure that when it comes down to the house of hip hop, that real rappers like myself would have a place to stay. And like I also broke it down in the song too, Tupac understood what it was like being on the come up, grinding day by day, because before Tupac became a rapper, before he had got into trouble, before he had got signed to death row, Tupac had grew up poor. But it's like as soon as he went on tour with Digital Underground and stuff, and he got him a deal with Interscope, Tupac became a superstar. He became rich. But at the same time, Tupac, he did have to go to war with Interscope about his song Brenda's Got a Baby, because you know how it is when it comes down to the music industry, when it comes down to distribution companies and stuff. He had to let them know. He had to have a meeting with them. He had to have a discussion about them, you know, about the song Brenda's Got a Baby. And he played the song for them in the office because they didn't even want him to release that song. They wanted him to keep that song unreleased. So yeah, Tupac, he had to go to war with them. But yeah, like if Tupac was alive, real rappers, when it comes down to the house of hip hop, real rappers would have a place to stay. And yeah, like, you know, all the stuff like with Lil Yachty saying that Drake is better than Tupac, like I mentioned in the song, if Tupac was still alive, Tupac would have fucked Lil Yachty up for saying that. He would have messed Lil Yachty up for saying that to let him know what's up, like I mentioned in the song. Tupac would have made Lil Yachty apologize, and like I mentioned in the song, Drake could never be better than Tupac. But like I also mentioned too, Drake is still dope. Drake is still one of the dopest, even though he lost to Kendrick. His rapping isn't slacking. With Drake's consistency, he's achieving, just like I mentioned in the song. But Lil Yachty comparing Drake to Tupac, Drake could never be better than Tupac because, like I also mentioned, Drake has ghostwriters on some of his songs, but Tupac never had a ghostwriter at all. And like I also mentioned in the song too, Drake had his own style. Drake had his own style as an artist. Yeah, Tupac, my bad. Tupac had his own style as an artist, but you see, Drake has been called out for stealing other artists' styles. I mean, Drake had got called out for stealing from XXX and that's what had started the beef between Drake and XXX. You know, Drake got called out for stealing from XXX. And also, like I mentioned in the song too, the Lil Pump and J. Cole situation. Lil Pump dissing J. Cole. If Tupac was alive, Tupac would make sure that Lil Pump wouldn't even step foot in hip hop. Like Lil Pump wouldn't have had even got that far to make a diss track aimed at J. Cole. Like Tupac wouldn't have had allowed it. And just like the video that I did yesterday, breaking it down, explaining that Lil Pump, he owes J. Cole an apology, because if you look at Lil Pump's career now, where's Lil Pump at now? Lil Pump don't even have a career anymore. Sooner or later, we may even see him on Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, or whatever. But yeah, like, and just like I also mentioned in the song too, Tupac was like a hip hop role model, and just like how I also broke it down, if Tupac was still alive, Nipsey Hussle would still be alive. Tupac and Nipsey Hussle would have so much in common that they would do a collab album. Tupac and Nipsey Hussle would form a rap duo that's so dope that they'll be better than the Clips. And they would also release a collab album that's on a whole nother level than the Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole collab album. They'll take on Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole in a 2-on-2 battle, and Tupac and Nipsey Hussle, they'll walk out as, they'll walk away with the 2-on-2 title. They'll be like the champions. But yeah, like Tupac, if Tupac was still alive, the stuff that's going on in hip hop right now, it wouldn't be going on. And just like how I mentioned in the beginning of the song, the situation with male rappers wearing fingernail polish trying to be feminine, and about how Drake wore fingernail polish. But it kind of seemed to me that Drake probably wore fingernail polish just to be trending. If Tupac was still alive, Tupac would do what he needed to do to make sure that that didn't happen. Like with Drake wearing fingernail polish, like Tupac would make sure that doesn't happen, because some people were looking at that as being funny with Drake wearing fingernail polish. But like I also mentioned, if Tupac was still alive, he wouldn't be laughing. But yeah, that's pretty much the behind the lyrics of my new song, What If Tupac Was Alive Part 2. And again, it's on my YouTube channel. It's just uploaded as a short. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, What If Tupac Was Alive Part 2. It's on my YouTube channel, and it's also on my SoundCloud. You can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. Stick to the game plan. I mean, not everybody is gonna understand the plan that you got, but at the end of the day, you know something gotta give, and you know that the plan that you have is a powerful plan, so stick to the game plan. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another hip-hop informational video. And I was just wanting to chat with y'all because I do remember, like a while back, I had did a video explaining to y'all that the music industry works with the prison industry. When you hear about these rappers getting into trouble, because Kodak Black, he's been in trouble a lot of times, like numerous times. Young Thug, Bobby Shmurda, yeah, like Max B, he just got released. He recently just got free. But yeah, Kodak Black, YMW Melly, like YMW Melly, he's still like doing time. And like Tay Cave, he got like a life sentence from my understanding, I believe. And yeah, and just like with the OGs, with the legends, Mystical and C Murder, like, but yeah, free Mystical, free C Murder. But I was wanting to chat with y'all because, you know what I mean, when it comes down to artists like becoming free, these rappers becoming free, and in this video, I'm not trying to start up no controversy or anything. I'm just stating the facts. I just wanted to talk with y'all about something very important about the rap game. Like, if you a rapper, you trying to be in the rap game. Now, me personally, I'm not really trying to be in the music industry. I'm willing to just do everything independently, underground. Signing to a major label is not really my thing. I can become successful by being an underground artist my whole entire career. But I just wanted to chat with y'all, and I just wanted to let y'all know something. Sometimes rappers, they get into these situations where they're in trouble, and it's like, you know, they be doing these trials, and, you know, like, they get asked certain questions about certain stuff, and just so that they can get out of trouble, they'll tell on someone else. And I'm not gonna use the other word, because again, I'm not trying to start no controversy, but rappers do it. Rappers, they do it just so they can, like, get out of trouble. Because, I mean, when it comes down to a rapper like Troy Ave, he's one of those rappers that's about that gangsta lifestyle, that's about that street lifestyle. But then again, like with Troy Ave, with his whole movement, God is Great, Paper Straight. Now, Troy Ave, I'm not saying that he has to be a Christian rapper. I mean, God is Great, Paper Straight, it's a nice movement, but with him having a movement like a God is Great, Paper Straight, with him being about that gangster lifestyle, having a movement talking about saying God is great paper straight, it doesn't really make sense. God doesn't want you being about that gangster lifestyle. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Troy Ave, he did become rich, but it seems like ever since he got into that rap beef with Joey Badass pretty much damaged his career. It seems like Troy Ave is mainly like a podcast guy now, but yeah, rappers, they'll tell on someone just so they can get out of trouble, just so they can become free. And yeah, they be talking about saying that this person is this person is that, saying that this person, like, that did this, but it's like they just do it just so that they can get out of trouble. Just so they can get out of trouble, because like I said before, I'm not from the streets. I'm not from the hood. That's why I wrote a song called I'm Not a Hood Nigga, and it's actually facts. I'm not from the hood, but at the same time, I am a logic individual, and I'm pretty sure, like, I know for a fact, like, a lot of these rappers, they'll end up telling just so they can, get out of trouble. And again, I'm not going to use the other term because, again, I'm not trying to start no controversy. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to, start no controversy. I just want to break down the information so these up-and-coming rappers that are trying to get signed or that's trying to be in the rap game, they'll be aware, because I already done let y'all know that the music industry works with the prison industry, and now I'm also letting y'all know that, like, when rappers get into trouble just so they can become free, they'll end up, telling on someone just so that they can become free. Now, do I feel it's bad for them to, like, do that? No. I mean, at the end of the day, you got yourself into some trouble and you got to do what you got to do so you can become free. But at the same time, it kind of does give a lot of it does give some of these rappers like a bad rep, because people are going to call them out and say that they're this, because just like with the artist Pop Hunter, he ended up he ended up being like a one-hit wonder because he got called out for being what. He got called out for telling when he saw a kid get killed. You know what I mean? Do I feel that Pop Hunter is wrong for telling? No, not at all. I don't feel he's wrong for telling at all. And like he explained, he was only 13. A 13-year-old kid, they did the right thing. I mean, they saw something happen where they saw a child get shot and killed, and they was just a kid. They was just a kid, like, and yeah, Pop Hunter, he was a kid. He was only 13. And you see, like, what I mean, they ended up canceling him because of the fact that he told about that. But if you ask me, what Pop Hunter did was not wrong at all, and they shouldn't have had done Pop Hunter like that, because Pop Hunter, now, I never really, like, heard any of his music, but, like, Pop Hunter didn't really deserve to have his career go away like that. I mean, but yeah, rappers, the rap game is really an evil place. The music industry is the devil's playground, and you see, what I mean, if your grandma and your grandpa be talking about saying that rap music is the devil's music, I mean, when it comes down to mainstream hip-hop, it is. Because most of the stuff that a lot of these rappers mainly be rapping about is shooting, killing, running up on their ops, drug usage, all of that. And you see, that's the reason why rap music is not at the top charts anymore, because of that. Because of all of the negativity. People don't want to listen to that negativity. They want to hear something uplifting. So instead of listening to the new mainstream hip-hop, they may want to listen to some Tupac. They may want to listen to some Boosie. They may want to listen to some Nipsey Hussle. Because you see, when it comes down to Tupac, Boosie, Nipsey Hussle, like, all three of them have songs that are, like, uplifting, because Boosie, what I mean, one of the songs from his album Words of a Real One, Be Cool, Your Time Coming, that song is uplifting. Yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all. And again, I'm not trying to start no controversy. I just want to spread some information and some knowledge just so people will be aware. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all. Taking time out of your day to respond to negative comments is not the way. Thick skin is a requirement as a YouTuber and as a rapper. They're just haters, jealous of you. Keep grinding. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and this is just some more motivation. I know I've done a lot of videos where I talked with y'all about how powerful words are and the power of the tongue. And just to let y'all know, when it comes down to manifestation, when great things start happening in your life, you will speak in greatness into existence. Don't be surprised when that greatness starts happening in your life. You know what I mean? You deserve it. You was putting in work. You was grinding. You was staying consistent. You was staying focused. You have the discipline. When that greatness starts to happen in your life, don't be surprised. You manifest it. You spoke it into existence. And I know sometimes you may be surprised because of the fact that you've been through a lot of negativity and you pretty much just got used to the negativity. You probably were thinking that it probably wasn't going to happen for you. You probably thought that you was never going to blow up as a content creator. But look at you now. You blew up and you spoke it into existence. Yeah, I mean, you spoke all of that greatness into existence. That's why it's very important to be careful with the words that come out of your mouth, because words really are powerful. You can speak greatness into your life, or you can speak the worst into your life. But yeah, when great things start happening for you, you deserve it. You deserve it. You definitely deserve it. With all of the darkness that you had went through in your life, you overcame it. You didn't let it stop you, because I've been through a lot of darkness in my life too. I've been through a lot of darkness, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. Because like I told y'all before, I pretty much been an underdog all my life. You know, people have told me before that I was never gonna make it, but look at me now. I'm still here and I'm still standing. You know what I mean? The stuff that I do as a YouTuber, the stuff that I do as a content creator, I'm one of the most hardest working YouTubers ever. The average person don't have what it takes to do what I do. The people that counted me out, the people that bullied me, the people that treated me like garbage, the people that used to judge me for whatever reason, they don't have what it takes to do what I do. This right here, to do what I do, this takes a lot of discipline. You know what I mean? This right here, it requires late nights, early mornings. I be doing these streams when I be tired. I be doing these live streams when I'm sleepy. But you see, I have discipline because this is what I love to do. This is what I have a passion for. This is what makes me happy. This is what keeps me at a high vibration. You know what I mean? Working a 9 to 5, I'm doing what I gotta do, but this YouTube stuff right here is my purpose. But yeah, when great things start happening in your life, just know you deserve it. You spoke it into existence. So don't be surprised. The power of manifestation is real. Just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. Just wanted to give y'all some quick motivation. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all. Whatever situation that it is that you're currently dealing with right now, that you're going through right now, I just want to let you know you're going to get out of it. The storm is not going to last forever. Whatever you're going through, it's not going to last forever. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all on this Thursday morning. Yeah, today is Thursday, it's Friday Eve, and I just wanted to give y'all some motivation on this Thursday morning. Yeah, we almost at the end of the week. We almost to the weekend. We almost to Friday. it's a blessing that we have woke up this morning. God is great, and God has given us another opportunity to be great. But I just wanted to chat with y'all, and I just wanted to give y'all some knowledge and some motivation. I know I talked with y'all about this before, about keeping your circle small, and this is a little bit similar. Watch very closely of who you let in your circle, because some of those people that you let in your circle, you have to watch them very closely, because some of those people, they just want to come into your circle just for a handout. They want a handout. And you be having people that be talking about saying, don't forget about them when you become famous, don't forget about them when you make it big. And yes, it's a great thing to look out for people. It's a great thing to be the go-getter for your friends and to be the go-getter for your family. But sometimes, like, for the people that want a handout, they may act strange towards you. They may act weird towards you. Sometimes they end up showing jealousy, envy, and hatred for whatever reason. Some people just want a handout, not even realizing that they have 24 hours available to get stuff done that they gotta get done. And you be having people out here that be wanting handouts, and they just be making excuses, saying that they tired, saying that they, had to work all day long. I be tired too. For those of y'all that be coming into my streams every night, y'all know how I be. I be doing streams when I'm sleepy. I be doing streams where I'm yawning, where I'm tired. I be tired too. But you see, I have the discipline. The discipline is what keeps me going, because this is something that I want. This is something that I really want to do, and I'm willing to work hard at it. I work hard at this stuff, ever since I first started being consistent with these videos, with my content. But yeah, you gotta watch closely who you let in your circle, because some of those people, they just want a handout. They feel like you owe them a favor, when all you really did differently was put the work in. But you see, it's like they're not willing to put in any work. They just want an easy handout. When it comes down to achieving success, when it comes down to making it, there's no easy handout. You got to put that work in. With me, I've been putting work in every single day. I'm one of the most hardest working content creators and one of the most hardest working streamers on this platform. I'm on TikTok also, but YouTube is my main platform. But you just have to really be aware. You have to be aware of who you let in your circle. And just like I told y'all before, it is important to keep your circle small, because, people think that you're supposed to just give them an easy handout, because when you was on the grind, when you was coming up, when you told them the stuff that you had wanted to do with your life, they didn't really believe in you. They didn't really have faith in you. They told you that it wasn't even possible, when all they really wanted to do all day was talk about other people and fool around. But you see, you're the one that had the vision. You're the one that was putting in the work. You're the one that was staying consistent. You were the one that believed in yourself, no matter what other people had to say or think about you. And you ended up making it happen. And you can make it happen. You watching this video, you can make it happen. But I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. Just wanted to give y'all some more motivation on this Thursday morning, just to let y'all know that it's important to watch closely who you let in your circle. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all. God gave us all the tools that we need. We're not sent to this world to work a 9-to-5 job that we don't even love. We're sent to this world to do what we love and make a living off of it, because that's living life. Wake up, people. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and I just wanted to chat with y'all, because when it comes down to a lot of stuff being degrading towards the black community, rap music, mainstream hip-hop, like, you got some people feeling some type of way about rap music not being on the top charts. People are just tired of listening to the negativity. They tired of listening to the negativity and the ignorance, the shooting, the killing, the drug usage, rappers not really having nothing to say in their music. Listeners are just tired of it. They want to hear the raw art form of rap. Rappers that actually have something to say, rappers that actually have a message in their songs. But I got a question for y'all. And in this video, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but if somebody gets offended by what I'm about to say in this video, my apologies. But this is just a question that I have for y'all. Is reality TV degrading towards the black community? You know, like when it comes down to reality shows like Love and Hip Hop, or you know, maybe reality shows like The Real Housewives of Atlanta, The Real Housewives of Potomac. And again, I'm not trying to offend anybody at all. This is just a question. I'm not trying to be offensive, but again, if you take offense to what I may say in this video, again, my apologies. But yeah, I just got a question. Do y'all feel that reality TV is degrading towards the black community? Let's have a discussion about this. You know, and this is a video that goes out to my free thinkers. This is a video that goes out to my people out there that have an open mind, because I'm pretty sure my fellow black brothers and my fellow black sisters can relate to this, because when it comes down to, you know, like to the white community, like, you know, you got people that get tricked by the stereotypes. You know what I mean? Like, you got some of these white people out here that, you know, that think that this is how, you know, people in the black community act, when in all reality, they're just tricked by the stereotypes. Same thing with black people. They see all this stuff on these reality shows. You know what I mean? They're tricked by stereotypes, pretty much like for anybody. It don't make a difference if they're black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Italian, Asian, Chinese, Korean, Hispanic. It doesn't make a difference. You know, people get tricked by stereotypes all the time. But here's my answer to the question. Do I feel that reality TV is degrading towards the black community? Well, when it comes down to reality TV being scripted, people be acting a fool, getting into fights, throwing drinks at each other, throwing food at each other, like pushing and shoving, getting into someone's face just to act a fool. It seems to me that that's scripted, and they still call it reality TV. Like, how is it even reality when it's scripted? Like, these people that do these reality shows, they get paid a lot of money to go on the script, to, you know, like, to follow the script. And sometimes with following the script, they may have to throw a drink at somebody or something. But I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some of these reality shows like The Real Housewives of New York City, The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And, you know, with those reality shows, there's like some ignorance on those reality shows too, where like, you know, like the white women, they be getting into situations too where they may like act a fool. See, that's why I'm saying people gotta stop getting tricked by the stereotypes. You gotta stop going by the negative stereotypes. You have to really like go out here and explore new things, because a lot of the stuff that they show you on TV, a lot of it is stereotypical. But yeah, like, I do feel in some ways reality TV is degrading towards the black community, because it shows the negative stereotypes. You know, I mean, you be having women getting into fights, women throwing drinks at each other, throwing foods at each other, attacking each other. Yeah, I mean, reality TV is scripted, but you got people that are willing to do a reality show because of the fact that they're gonna get paid a lot of money. Because yeah, but some people are not down with it. Some people have integrity, because I know the clips in that Genius interview that they did. Pusha T had explained that he refused to do reality TV because it didn't seem real to him. And just like Malice was saying, not all money is good money, which is facts. You know what I mean? Which is facts. I mean, yeah, it's, you know, I mean, it's, you know, like, just because you getting paid a whole lot of money to do a reality show, or even to do like a movie or a TV show, like, you don't have to, just because you getting paid a lot of money, if you, yeah, like, if you have to go on the script and you don't really like the way your character is being portrayed in the movie, you don't have to do it. It's okay to turn down the $1 million. Especially if you already, like, wealthy, if you already good financially, you probably don't even need the money. But you was being offered an opportunity, so you thought about it, and that is okay. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, not all money is good money, but yeah, to answer the question, I do feel in some ways some of these reality shows, and it doesn't make a difference if it's the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the Real Housewives of Potomac, Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it don't make a difference. Some of these reality shows, in some ways, I do feel that they are degrading towards the black community. And even with some of these other reality shows that mainly have white people on the show, like the Real Housewives of New York City, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, they be having drama that be going down on those shows too. So, you know what I mean? Gotta stop getting tricked by the stereotypes. But yo, I just had another question for y'all, because I know my fellow black brothers and I know my fellow black sisters can relate, and even, you know, and even to the white people out there, you know, that watch reality TV, the Real Housewives of New York City, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or Salt Lake City or whatever. You know, I mean, y'all be seeing some of the ignorance on those reality shows too. But yeah, and again, not trying to be offensive, neither am I trying to start a race war. I'm not a racist at all, but I do know there's people out here that don't really, like, use their, you know, we live in a world where common sense is not so common anymore. We live in a world where it's like, some of these people, they'll just do anything for money, not even realizing that not all money is good money. But yeah, I just had another question for y'all. And again, if I offended anybody in this video, my apologies. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all. You are powerful. You have the power to change your life for the better. You have a gift that God gave you for a reason. God wants you to live out your gift, to live your best life. You are powerful. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And I just wanted to chat with y'all, and I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to YouTuber, content creator, influencer Papa Doug, because I know Papa Doug did a video talking about this. Because, yeah, as a people, we've all been conditioned to, like, act a certain way and think a certain way. But I just want to share something with y'all, because I already did a video about OGs and YNs, but with the term YN already being in full effect, YNs, young niggas, with that term already being in full effect, it seems like you got some of these like, these young white men, and again, Before I go any further in this video, no, I'm not trying to start no racism at all. No, not at all. But I'm just stating this. I'm just stating this because I know Papa Doug. Yeah, Papa Doug, he had did a video talking about this, and I just wanted to give my knowledge on this, my take on this, because it's just going around all over the place. But in this video, no, I'm not trying to start no racism. I'm not a racist at all. But it's just, when it comes down to America, corporate America, it just seems like there's a lot of ignorance going on. But with the term YNs being in full effect, young niggas being in full effect, it seems like for these young white men, is the term YC gonna be in full effect? Again, not trying to start no racism, but yeah, YC, young crackers. Young crackers, is that a term that's about to be in full effect? Because I did a video about it before too. Like, when it comes down to black culture is one of the most influential cultures of all time. Hip hop is one of the most influential music genres of all time. Hip hop is a very influential culture, and you see, with these young black men calling themselves a YN, calling themselves a young nigga, it seems like some of these young white men just want to copy off some of these young black men and call themselves like a YC, a young cracker. Like, it just seems like there's a bunch of ignorance that's going on. Like, I don't know. Sooner or later, before you know it, the term YC is already going to be in full effect, because the term YN, young niggas, is already in full effect. Like, but at the end of the day, for a young white man that calls themselves a YC, they're not really trying to be racist. They're just influenced. They're influenced by the black culture. And yes, I mean, it's a very beautiful thing seeing that a culture that I'm a part of, black culture, hip hop culture, it's a beautiful thing to see that the culture is very influential, but it's not so beautiful to see that it's influential in an ignorant way. See, that right there, with the term young niggas being in full effect, YC, young crackers, like, if that becomes becomes a term in full effect, there's already gonna be a bunch of ignorance going around. And don't get me wrong, I mean, the term nigga, do I use the word nigga? Yes, I do. In my raps, in my music. You know, even when I say, you know, when I speak to one of my homies, you know, sometimes I might say, yo, what's good, my nigga? What's poppin' with you, my nigga? What's shaking, my nigga? Like, yeah, it's just a term that's used in our culture, but at the same time, I'm logic enough, and I'm like logic enough to know and understand that sometimes I may use the term way too much. You know what I mean? But yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, man. It seems like at the same time, with all of the negative stereotypes, the black stereotypes, the negative stereotypes in the black community, some people can even become influenced by that. But yeah, see, with the term YN being in full effect, sooner or later, eventually, if this keeps going on, the term YC is gonna be in full effect. But that's the thing. Young white men, they're not trying to be racist. They're just influenced. They're influenced by black culture. They're influenced by a stereotype in the black community. But yeah, I just wanted to like give my take on that and my knowledge on that. And again, I repeat, not trying to be racist at all. I just wanted to break down, I just wanted to give some more of my knowledge about the ignorance that be going down in America when it comes down to the black community, black culture, because again, I love the fact that black culture is influential, but it's not so cool and it's not so beautiful when it becomes influential in like a ignorant way. But yeah, Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all. You can live your best life. You can do the things that you want to do while you're here on this earth. Create your own reality. You only get one life. Death should be your motivation. Show them what you're all about. Create your own reality. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And I just wanted to chat with y'all because when it comes down to, like, you know, the people that support me, yeah, for those of y'all that support me, for those of y'all that are my biggest fans, for those of y'all that are my subscribers, I appreciate and I love all of y'all. But I'm pretty sure, like, I know for a fact a lot of y'all want to start this content creating stuff. You probably even want to start rapping. Either or, but you haven't started out yet, and you probably don't know where to start. I just want to let you know something. Before you go out and buy all of the expensive equipment, whether you're gonna go out and you're gonna buy like an expensive camera, an expensive like new iPhone or whatever, an expensive like piano or keyboard, it's okay to work with what you have as a start. It's okay. I mean, the phone that you have right now, you got an iPhone right now. I think recently the iPhone 17 just came out. You think you need to go out and get you a brand new iPhone? No. Work with what you have. You know what I mean? Like there, yeah, you can start right now. Work with what you have. There's no excuses because especially if you want to be a rapper, if you want to start making music, you definitely, you know, should get on the content creating journey because like I said before, if all you do is just rap, if all you do is only rap, if all you do is just rap, you don't do anything else, unfortunately, you're not gonna make it as an artist. Now, am I saying that as an independent artist, do you have to like learn how to make your own beats? Not necessarily. I mean, eventually with me, am I gonna learn how to make my own beats? Yes. But you don't necessarily have to learn how to make your own beats because when you look at an independent artist like Hobson, with the albums that he's released, like albums such as Gazing at the Moonlight, Raw, Knock Madness, Pound Syndrome, No Shame, Hobson produced all of those albums. He made all of the beats on all of those albums. Hobson does it all by himself. That's the reason why it may take him a while for him to put out like a new album because, you know what I mean, he does everything by himself. The producing, the mixing, the mastering, the engineering, making beats, the recording. Yeah, Hobson does that all by himself. All by himself. And yeah, that does take a lot of work. But Hobson is not the only one that does it by himself. Tyler, the Creator, does it by himself. Russ does it by himself. Big Crit. You know what I mean? They all do it by themselves. They all make their own beats and stuff. But it's okay to work with what you have. You don't need all of the fancy equipment. As long as it's working the proper way, that's fine. I mean, I still record my videos as a YouTuber on my iPhone 8 because like I said before, I don't have nobody holding the camera for me. I don't have a cameraman. This is what I do all by myself. You know what I mean? I don't sit back and wait for no handouts. I go out and I get it. You know, I don't have no time to wait. I know life is too short. Every morning I wake up out of bed. It's an opportunity. It's a blessing for me to change my life around. And it's an opportunity and it's a blessing for you to change your life around too. But yeah, instead of thinking that you got to go out and buy all of the nice fancy equipment, no, work with what you have. As long as it's working the proper way, work with what you have. You can blow up by just using what you have. I was able to get 3,335 subscribers by just using what I have, and I'm still grinding. I'm still building up my audience and my platform as a content creator and as an independent artist. You can do this too. Because like I said, to all of y'all that support me, my subscribers, like I said before, I love y'all and I appreciate all of y'all from the bottom of my heart. But I also want to see y'all win too. And I know for a fact that a lot of y'all want to do content. I know for a fact that a lot of y'all probably want to start rapping. You want to start making music. You want to be the type of artist that's different from everybody else. Now is the right time for you to start. You know, instead of just watching your favorite creators, get started. You can become someone else's favorite creator. You can build a big following. But yo, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. I just wanted to give some motivation to all of my subscribers, my supporters, and my followers. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all. You have a purpose. Take some time out today and find out what your purpose is. Don't let nobody tell you that you don't have a purpose, because you do. You have a gift. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You have a God-given ability. Don't let no one tell you.
I love you, oh loves. Do you have those? Do you wanna share them with me? I love you, oh loves. Oh, do you have those? I'd like to share mine with you. Can we share? Are you gonna spread love or hate? Are you gonna spread love or hate? Are you gonna spread love